Okay, just to get it out there, it's my fault we're late.
Well, no one voted for it. It's my fault.
Actually, it's our guest star's fault I'm late. So Jake got here, and we haven't had a DJ on the show before.
No, we haven't.
And he started with, he thought he was going to come for an old lady. No pun intended. Get your minds out of the gutters, folks. With disco classics. So we got on YouTube. And it was all down here. But you know what? He's only 37 years old.
A baby.
I'm the original disco diva.
A baby.
And he knows songs that were popular when he was still pissing Pampers.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, honey, he came for me. And I'm like, how do you know about this?
I don't know nothing.
The wig I'm wearing is older than you. How do you know about it? No, but seriously, and if you've been throughout New York City or Fire Island, DJ Jclef, he's very popular and he's very talented on the tables, whether they be Pioneer or Digital. Don't come for him unless he sends for you. He knows his
right.
So, hi, Jake.
Hi.
Oh, wait a minute. So I'm the late and naughty Alexis Flame, and my fabulous, although not quite as patient as she normally is, the nice
Toni Homeperm.
There you go. Pay attention. There's going to be a quiz.
I was told I look like cotton candy tonight.
I live.
That's almost like being told, oh, never mind.
I love the pink and blue, darling. You know those are two of my favorite colors.
Actually, that looks very much like my Ursula wig in white. And now Frank's going to do yet another wig for me.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, wait till you see me in the wig later that I just got from her husband.
Oh, hi, Zoe. Zoe wants everyone to know that
hi, Zoe
is the best, and I agree. He is the
so,
best.
Enough about me. What do you all think about me? Never mind, I don't want to know. So our guest tonight is the very handsome, very talented DJ Jclef, Jake MacMillian. Say hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
I'm going to marry him because I hate paying for material.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
I'm still trying to figure out the backwards camera girl.
Yeah, let me know how that works out. So, yeah, because I just got a new cell phone. I was behind the times. Yes, a girl like me, who'd ever thought.
Okay, Cole says you both look fabulous. Thank you.
You know, Gaylord Cole is actually a New York City nightlife legend.
I know.
Shortly predating even myself. Gaylord Cole, put it this way, a lot of club kids and also a lot of celebrity designers stole their looks from Gaylord.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just pumping bull. I was there at the time.
Uh-oh. Okay, you have to come on the show then.
Let me get an
Actually, that's a great idea. Gaylord, would you like to be a guest on our podcast?
Hit us
We'd
up.
like you to.
Oh, and Peggy Pussy sends her love. Thank you, Peggy.
Oh my God, girl, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you?
And our friend Revy Simmons says hello, ladies. Thank you,
Oh,
Revy.
we love Revy.
Thank
Hey,
you.
girl.
So, and Gaylord says he would love it.
Gaylord, I will get in touch with you in the next 24 to 48 hours.
And we'll set it up. There you go.
Yes. No, Gaylord, and you know what? He's definitely naughty. But he's like you, Tony. He's most definitely naughty, but he comes across so
nice.
No, actually, you know what? No, I take that back. Gaylord really is nice. As a matter of fact, he's one of the nicest men you could ever live long enough to meet. It's just that he has some rather naughty proclivities.
Don't we all?
No, I have nice proclivities because I have.
You have DJ Jclef sitting there. Take advantage of it, for crying out loud.
No, actually, it's your fault that we're late because he took advantage of me. You kept telling him it was a trap. He was ready. He got here. I let him, and he started taking off all his clothes.
It happened.
Seriously. And if anyone else wants to know the same question I wanted to know, you can find out the way I did, the hard way.
The hard way.
That's all I have to say about the matter.
That's all we have to say on the matter.
That, and I'll show the cops on the door where you touched me.
Oh, and your daughter Crystal says hello. Hi, Crystal.
Crystal, darling, you should be getting ready for your gig, girl.
Ready for your gig.
So, no, but seriously. Jake, move up a little closer.
Yes. We wanted to see Jake.
You want to see me? Wait, how's
We
this
can't
work?
see you at all now. You have to be very close.
Now you can see him.
That's how it has to be.
And normally I'd be bragging that I could feel him, but I felt enough earlier. Because Toni Homeperm's a blabbermouth. Yeah, you really threw me under the bus this time. I'll get you for that, Toni.
Me?
Oh, and by the way, if Tom Pat is watching, I saw your comment on one of Toni Homeperm's posts earlier. And darling, you know I love you. But God will get you for that, Mark.
I don't get you for that, Tom.
The man in the moon is a
LaBelle says hello. She says hi, Jake.
Yes,
hello, LaBelle. We love you, girl.
So, Jake, how are you?
I'm good, darling. A little overworked, but I'm blessed, darling.
Glad to hear it. You should be.
Yes, he really is.
He should be.
Thank you.
He's NYC's best DJ, in my opinion.
I mean, only from 2018 and 2019, we'll see what I prove. There's a lot of amazing DJs out there.
There is, but there's only one DJ Jclef.
For a while.
What's that, Toni?
I said there are, but there's only one DJ Jclef.
You can't reproduce this.
Oh, where's that set that I had from Kenner? Wait a minute. You know, when you get that jelly, you pour it in the mold, and you make the creepy. Oh, never mind.
No, nothing.
Thank you, Schultz.
So, what's your favorite thing you got up to this summer, Miss Toni?
We've just been doing our online stuff. I did headline Long Island Pride at Power Park.
And fabulously.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. That was that was a big feather in my cap. I was very proud of that moment. But
I'm very proud of her. I'm actually going for a big feather in my wig because I don't wear a cap. For those of you who don't know, and for any of you who might be watching that, like Toni, are members, I am presently running for Empress 36 of the Imperial Court of New York. And your vote would be greatly appreciated. And with your vote, I can only do my best. But what I can promise you is only a fun, but a glamorous reign. And I not only enjoy a real-time celebrity status with the following, but for quite a while, and even more so now with Toni Homeperm's help, I enjoy quite a large internet celebrity following, which I would be more than happy to further our causes share with the Imperial Court. Just saying.
Just saying.
No, but seriously,
Just
Toni,
a little plug, darling.
I just have to tell you, like I said, sometimes, we've had our little issues here and there, because sometimes I forget that you haven't been doing this as long as I have. For those of you who don't know, Toni Homeperm has come a very long way in a very short time. I am proud to be her co-host. I am proud to be her drag nanny and auntie. And most of all, I am proud to be her friend.
Thank you.
I just felt I should say that. Now enough about Toni Homeperm. Let's get back to my favorite topic, me. So, anyway.
So you should be like, so enough about me. Jake, what do you think about me?
Yeah, Jake, what do you think about me? No, never mind.
Don't answer that.
Oh, I can't think.
Well, you can sure do something. I don't know if I call it thinking, but seriously.
Oh.
And I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to creep you out, not the other way around. Well, I wouldn't say I was creeped out, but I was momentarily in a state of shock. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Okay.
So anyway, but no. So Jake, how long have you been a DJ?
I've been a DJ about 9 years.
Well, that's longer than that. Well, oh man, never mind. The joke would have been over. 9 years though.
I guess there's no joke.
Yeah. Wah wah wah.
Wah, wah. Try the veal.
He's better. He's better in bed than he is on the mic. No.
So let me tell you this. The way I started DJing is one time I went to a drag show and the rest is history.
There you go.
Right. One thing led to another. I
Nothing.
started my drag career up in Albany, New York, with
Uh-huh.
a drag queen named Niiiiiice, and she has since unfortunately passed.
Oh.
That is unfortunate, but I was
But-
acquainted with her. Wow, small world.
Right.
Really
And
small world.
I had the opportunity to meet Isis Vermouth, and she introduced me to the New York City drag community. And I
And
found
you've
my
never
way down
forgiven
here.
her. No, I'm kidding.
I knew New York City was the place I needed to be, and I worked as hard as I could to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity and the experiences that I've had down here.
And Jake, how cutthroat is the New York City DJ scene?
The DJ scene?
Yeah.
There's no cutthroat.
It's not cutthroat?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't come
It's
up
not-
around long enough to expose their throats.
It's not like that. I don't know how to
I
describe
think I'm just used to the drag community, and it's like where it is cutthroat.
The truth be known, Jake, because she knows you do spin for drag shows. I think that because we're not DJs, we don't give a shit. I think she was just segueing into your opinion on the
Right.
drag shows.
Is that true?
Now that I've translated, spill it.
Is that true, Miss Toni?
Wait, what is that? Is what true?
Are you asking me about my opinions on the drag shows, or are you asking me any insight on the DJ community?
Well, if you have any opinions that you would like to share, I certainly.
But you know,
Let me say this.
I'm the naughty one. She's the nice one. I can get one. Yeah.
Yes,
One
Kobe.
over here. See?
Yeah,
Kobe,
so
how are
nice.
you?
Yes.
Nice.
Everybody, we're being viewed by Kobe Cole,
Yes.
another legend of the New York City nightlife.
Legendary, darling. I will say this: I feel blessed in any station that I hold, and there are not many opportunities where DJs have to communicate with each other, share any space. So there is no like cutthroatness.
Mhm.
I only am booked through other drag queens for the most part.
Oh.
Since I work for the Pieces Hardware Playhouse conglomerate, there is a DJ group and we talk and we share amongst each other. But for the most part, there is no cutthroatness, and I would really, really love to see a DJ community. I just started a show at Metropolitan on Sunday nights with Ms. Jade because of the unfortunate passing of DJ Uncle Larry. And something I would really like to incorporate in the future is a DJ guest spot so we can create a little DJ community and give opportunity and learn together, create a little something together.
Excuse me, Jake. Tony, even
Yeah.
though my stint with it was very, very short, I've been a DJ. I actually like what he just said.
Mhm.
If it's okay with you, that is something, and if you would come back, that is something I would like to actually revisit, as I'd like to start focusing more on community issues.
Mhm.
That's something I think I'd like to revisit in the future if you're okay with it.
Yeah, of course.
Because you know what? Because my biggest thing is, and I know I'm going to get a lot of food for this, but I'm Alexis Flame and I don't care. I feel that as of late, there is a lot of unity lacking in the community. I would like to rectify that.
I think we're in a coming of age period, And as the new generation is coming into its own and figuring out how to communicate its needs and its experience, it's going to take a little while. But
That's true.
and especially given the quarantine and everything, maybe it'll take a little while, and there will always be some rough edges. But we are coming together.
Yeah, but you know what, Jake? Because of who and what we are, sadly, the one thing that will never be avoidable is rough edges. And I don't mean any pun or
And
joke
I
when I
celebrate the
say
rough
that.
edges, and
But
that's
you
why
know
this
what?
is my
It's true.
community.
So you know what? Rough edges are just going to have to be just one more thing that we not only adapt to, but overcome. And if you're like me, you can also add them to your wardrobe. No, but all joking aside, yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea.
Mm.
I mean, making a community amongst the DJs. Because the community that we're in, we have to embrace each other, and we're not only dramatically diversified as opposed to our tastes, our gender identity, but even the roles we play within the community. Jake, you're a DJ. Toni, you and I are singers and female impersonators. Well, she's much more of a singer than I am. But I'm also a comedian. But we all play different roles. We all fill different slots. And please get your mind out of the gutter, folks. I haven't had that many drinks yet. Really? But DJs, you know what? I've never known of DJs who congeal together, hang out, and whatnot. I mean, they have their record pools, but that's just where they get their material.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, get together, not only to to bond, but okay, you work at this club, he works at that club, she works at that other club. But you can also feel like what's going on in the scene, where people on this side of town like to listen to, as opposed to people on that side of town. I really think that's a kick-ass idea.
I believe that DJs are continuously the tastemakers. Like, I think that drag is a queer lens through which we get to experience culture in a way that makes sense to us. And so that's why one of the main reasons why I'm a drag DJ is because I believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in, number one, creating a space that people can create and experience culture in a way that's relevant to them, and then a safe space or a safer space, because nothing is ever officially safe, but we want to create spaces in which people who identify any way they need to identify can be their actual selves and feel respected and supported.
Very true.
Yeah, but you know what, Tony? He caught me off guard. Jake, you described yourself as something. I'd like to hear you repeat it, please.
What?
A drag DJ. What other DJ out there?
DJ Two-Face, DJ Nikki Boombox, Michael Borowski.
I have no idea.
There's a
I
very
have
long
no idea.
list.
Now, see that, and I'm ashamed of myself because all of my years on stage in the community, I didn't know there was such a number that would actually consider themselves drag DJs.
Drag DJ. I've never heard the term.
And we are here as a service to the community.
Okay? No, because even one of my ex-boyfriends, despite being my ex-boyfriend, and he's spun for the quote-unquote balls that take place that took place in Pose, he would never, and he's spun for drag shows, but he would have never considered himself a drag DJ. No, Jake, thank you. That's actually new to me. And the DJs that I do know, even in gay clubs, would never say, because they had always considered it a favor if they spun for a drag show.
Right.
Or a DJ to come and say that spinning drag shows put them on the map.
Absolutely.
I can't speak for everybody, but I know I can speak for Toni. We both thank you profusely.
I would be literally nowhere if it weren't for drag queens and trans women, especially the ones of color that have put me on the map.
I'm sorry that you get there. You get that.
That's on period. I mean it.
Everybody, DJ Jclef. Jake, thank you for that. Seriously. Like I said, we can't speak for anybody, but I feel I can speak for Toni when I say thank you.
Yes.
Because even a lot of gay DJs, they spin a drag show. They think they're doing the queen the favor. I'm sorry, but
It's not the queen.
the club pays your salary. The door pays ours. So who are they actually coming to see? Not you.
Not me. Not me.
And I don't mean that because I've known some pretty amazing DJs. But see, that's what but that's also what I mean by there's no unity in the community.
There is.
That's what no, there's not. Because you know what? You're only one of a handful of DJs.
If there was no unity, you and I wouldn't be talking, and neither would you and I.
I get what you're saying.
You can't discount what's actually happening, and so we have to appreciate the little things that are before we discount everything that isn't. Because
that's true.
You know what? I stand corrected. You have a more than valid point there. But you know what? I'll re-amend what I said. There's not as much unity in the community as I'd like to see.
I would love to curate and create more unity and more understanding, and there's time.
Mm-hmm.
But as the new generation gains the zeitgeist in the past year or two, you know what I mean? And they learn how to communicate. They learn how to communicate. They learn how to become adults. Like they're only in the breaking 20s, in their little 20s. And so as time goes on, it will become more comfortable. And we only just got a new president or country mascot, or however you want to look at it.
President, then what do you call that last thing?
A mascot. It was a mascot.
You are very gracious, aren't you?
For some of the people, and we have to be honest with who we have been in the country and what the truth has been. Okay, and we face that. What are we going to do moving forward?
All right, you know what? I'll give you that. However, sadly, the last 2 or 3 paragraphs have become way too political for my gay nerves. I'm moving on.
Perfect. I didn't want to talk about it anyway.
He is on the eye, isn't he?
Speaking of drag DJs, one of the things that I love about Jake is now I've only been fortunate enough to do one show where he was the DJ, but it was just so amazing. Even not just playing like a performer's tracks, like when Bella was on the microphone, he would be doing like little sound effects and things for her, and I'd never seen a DJ do that before, and it added to the whole show.
You know what I love about Jake? Because let's face it, I'm up there in years. Sometimes, I will cut a number, but he knows the signs. Like if I were to do something like this, any other, it just looks like a move. He gets it. Cut the song.
Cut the song, yes.
But the fact about what I love the most about Jake, he watches the show to see if there's any signs like this or for any other reason. Okay, he's spinning for a performer. It's not just respect, it's professional courtesy. He watches the show.
Mm-hmm.
See, other DJs will just play the drag queen's number and think nothing of it. But there's lighting, there's whether or not the queen, there's so much that goes into spinning a drag show.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've always had a problem with DJs that thought they were doing a favor by spinning a drag show. Spinning a drag show is not only a good DJ, is not only a blessing for the queen, but a DJ that can successfully spin a drag show, he knows his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got to be on top of the queen, on top of the lighting, on top of the board. Put it this way, I feel sorry for a DJ who can't spin a drag show.
Mm-hmm.
Because until you can successfully spin a drag show, you're a beginner. Oh, and for any of you who have a problem with that, you can come talk to me. I'd be happy to hear what you have to say. And you know what? I'm not relegating this to every DJ because there are DJs out there, who've never come in contact with the community or drag queens. But those of you who have, and those of you who make your coin within this community, don't claim fame until you can successfully spin a drag shot.
Mm.
A drag melodies, by the way. If you can't spin drag melodies,
Yeah. Oh, and while we're on the subject of drag, Toni and so many other people are going to give me massive food for saying this. But again, I'm Alexis Wade.
And you're not.
You're not. Yes, thank you. Younger ladies who love to do 10 to 15-minute mashups.
Oh.
the Mega Mix brother.
Let somebody who's got decades in the industry school you. Unless you are phenomenal, and not that we don't all love high kicks and jacket drops, although I did high kicks and cartwheels about 120 pounds ago. And I'm not even going to tell you how many years. You cannot base your entire performance on that. Okay? Know the words to your song. Oh, and by the way, if you really knew the art behind what you're doing, you would also know that the spoken word is harder to lip sync than a song.
Oh, much so. Yeah.
Okay? So learn the words to your song and learn the words to your monologue. And don't try to chew the mashup until you've got it right. Because then you'll say you enter a contest and then you got a queen like me judging. And if you come to me with pineapple, watermelon, motherfucking pineapple, guess what? You didn't win.
No.
Let me do a quick shout out to Sit on Your Face for her spoken word slam poetry last night. That
You told me about that.
The queen. I absolutely live, sis. You see this, you did that. I'm so
And
happy.
girl, if he's telling the truth, put that on YouTube because I guarantee you, with my years in the business, it will go viral. To do a mashup, knowing the words to your song and your lip sync and dancing on point, girl, YouTube it. Trust me, it'll go viral.
Hi, Kara.
No, but it's just, I mean, it could just be me, but I've been doing this a very long time. But girls, if your numbers are over 4 minutes long, unless you are wearing red carpet wardrobe and everything, put it this way, unless you can pass the star-studded Olympics of drag, 4 minutes is way too long. And guess what? I've been doing this for decades, and I can't even pass the star-studded Olympics of drag. At least not anymore. Beyond 4 minutes, it's too long. Even if you think you're that good, even if you are that good, you're not that good. Because after 4 minutes, the audience is going to the bar to get a drink. You lost them.
True.
Not only did you lose them for yourself, but you lost them for the next girl who's going to come out and you fucked it up for her too. Don't do it. Okay? Because then your girlfriend that you're doing the show with is going to realize if your number didn't take so long, she could have gotten tipped also. Girl, it goes downhill from there. Ladies,
there's something to be said to leaving the audience wanting more.
Yeah, like your guest performance.
And there's
Seriously.
something to be said for Kobe Cole and his track Vogue is My Religion, by the way, and all the fabulous remixes that have been made of that track that I love to play at any number of different clubs. I love you, Kobe.
Everybody loves Kobe. He's very easy on the eye.
Right.
Which is
And
very
not
important
only
in
that,
this community.
but wow, she can blow, honey. Yes, Kobe.
The only singer that I know of that would be a challenge to Kobe is an equally legendary performer, Raven O.
I don't know them yet.
You don't know Raven O. Honey, you haven't arrived in Manhattan yet.
I didn't say I had.
No. Raven is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like myself, he's a standard in the community. And he's not even as old as but oh my god, he's got shocking white hair, and he's got a body that belongs on Mount Olympus. Oh, by the way, Raven, if you're watching, head hey. No, he's
I like what Kara Daniels said. If you can't make your money in 4 minutes, maybe think about doing something else.
bitch. Are we Facebook friends? Inbox me. You're the next guest on Naughty or Nice. Everybody, when Kara Daniels does that.
Oh, and Kobe said they're singing a duet with Raven.
Kobe Wet. Put it up, honey. Kobe Wet. I want to know because Tony, I want to be. Oh, I gotta get a hold of Raven and Kobe. I love Kobe to be a guest too. Thank you, Damien.
Yes, Kobe.
Honey, you're handsome as hell. I know who. I asked when.
Tony, who made your necklace?
This is Raining Rhinestones, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, actually, that is.
I think it is, right?
Yes. That's green vitriol. We call it watermelon.
Yes, I like it because it sort of reflects green and pink, and I've got green in the dress and the pink hair. So I was being matchy.
Kobe, you and I are Facebook friends, are we? At Pangea.
Right.
Kobe, you and I are Facebook friends, yes?
You better give me an invite to that, sis. I'm gonna get me a ticket.
Thank you.
Message, Kobe. Kara, thank you so much. Actually, I think Facebook friends.
We're looking lovely, but Jake is looking extremely handsome tonight.
Oh, this whole thing.
Yes.
You better not be talking about me.
No, I didn't point to you, girl. Everything's about her, you see.
He gets it. Well then, honey, I'm gonna have to make room for you, or vice versa. Everybody, if you don't know, Kobe Cole is one of the best singers that Manhattan nightlife has to offer. And since Raven moved away, but no, actually, they're almost equal. Kobe Cole is an amazing singer. He's just an amazing person. So if you haven't seen him, that's unfortunate. And you should make it your business. Go check him out. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Kobe, like really cares about the community, and I think that that's a quality that we should all care about when we're supporting each other. Like, there's cancel culture, but there's also support culture that I would really like to start. The support culture to see who is supporting each other and get on that bandwagon.
You know, I'd like to see that too, because not too long ago, our local community has lost one of the biggest talents it's ever seen. We lost Barry Gold, who is, again, not only one of the clearest you'd ever hear, but one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet. And in our community, for someone to be gorgeous, talented, and a sweetheart, let me know how that works out for you. But he was all of those things. Just like Raven O and Kobe Cole. When Ari passed, our community, as far as I'm concerned, suffered a great loss. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you. So, but we still have talent like Kobe and like Raven O. So I urge you all, get out there, see these amazing men perform, because it's a shame to lose such talent and not too many people know who they are.
That part.
That's it.
That part.
Kobe, thank you so much, and thank you for tuning in, sweetheart.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, no, I have to reach out to Kobe because Toni, we'd love to have him on the show. He's amazing.
Absolutely.
But we're ignoring. But Jake, tell us more. How you've been a DJ for 9 years. You basically told us how you got into it, who you met. Now, what places have you spun in?
What places haven't I spun?
That's an even better question. Probably a shorter list, but better places.
I got my start with the Brooklyn drag queens, actually.
Like
Mary Cherry, Horchata,
okay.
Untitled Queen, Miss Jade. Miss Jade has literally looked out for me in ways that nobody else has. And I just started a party with her on Sunday nights at Metropolitan.
Now, Metropolitan, is that what you know is the Metropolitan Room or
Metropolitan Bar? It's at 559 Lorimer, and And
Where's that?
it's in Williamsburg.
Oh, okay.
And Miss Jade is one of the people on the forefront of creating space for all people, not just gay men, you know what I mean, but for people of all identities, of all different cultures. And I'm really honored and blessed to be on the same billing as she is in creating queer spaces, like safer places, and just a place for us to congregate and be ourselves. And again, that's the space that I'm trying to create. Another DJ spot so we can have new DJs coming up that understand and respect the culture. You know what I mean.
I have a great respect for that. And
But
it's refreshing to see because you're younger than me significantly. But I've done so much. Tony's done so much in a very short period of time, I might say.
yes,
But
Thank you, Kara. She loves my hair.
yes, Kara.
and she should. Kara, darling, Tony's husband spends a lot of time keeping our hair lovely, more so than he probably cared to admit to.
Yes.
So, but Jake, it's refreshing, let's say, for Tony and I, to see somebody younger in the community taking a stand, putting their foot down, taking a stand. Because there's other people her age, my age, that talk a good game but don't do anything. And here,
I
to
mean,
us, you're a kid and you're about it. And I'm sorry, that's refreshing.
let me
It
say
really is.
that you're telling yourself that you don't do anything, and yet you're holding this space right now. So, like,
You're a
cheers.
sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Toni. I appreciate you.
Oh, I don't. Nobody appreciates Tony Homeperm more than I do.
That's fun. It's not a contest.
No, it's not a contest, but it's just the fact, though. That's another thing. Like I appreciate Tony; she does a lot for me, and vice versa. We appreciate each other. We have no qualms saying it, but we see our sisters out there, okay, and we've done for them. They never contact us, but that's okay. We really don't need them to. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that up here?
The real ones are the real
But
ones.
the fact of the matter is, we would still continue. That's okay. Hey, Tony, guess what color I'm going to throw on the wall next? But it's not even about that because Tony and I will still continue to be there for our sisters, younger, older, in between. But don't act that way and then get pissy when somebody isn't there for you. And also remember, on the whole, we are a community. Okay, Tony and I don't just do it for Tony and I. We do it for the community. And we have to sadly witness a lot of other individuals who will say they're doing it for the community, but it's a lot of look at me, look at me. We can see you. You're a drag queen. We can be seen from space. It's not about look at me, look at me. Look at us and see what we can do.
That part.
Okay? Because guess what? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I've been doing it longer than you. You think you're the only one? Wah, wah, wah. That's not the case, little girl. And you know what? One day, maybe they'll wake up and realize it. But until then, there's no shame in doing your makeup paint by numbers. Just like it counts. Oh, I'm supposed to be nice.
You're supposed to be nice.
Oh, come on. I'm Alexis Clay.
But nice is different than good.
Shame, shame.
Oh, sweet. See, he
But I'll tell
understands.
you, you're not.
Oh, Nick Lyon is here. Hi, Nick.
My next ex-husband. Hey,
That's ex-husband.
so we love, indisputably love Nick Lyon.
Yes.
All right,
And if
fine.
anybody, and I mean anybody, supports the community and all of its performers and all of its causes, it would be Nick Lyon.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody glasses up to Nick Lyon.
Salud. Miss Toni.
I said glasses, not tin cans, Tony. Hey, if you got a drink, raise it. Nick Lyon, good people all across the board.
Yes.
So now, Tony, we have some appearances coming up.
Yes, we do. But we should ask Jake about his appearances, shouldn't we?
Jake's not going anywhere just yet, unfortunately for him.
What?
Yeah, Jake's been drafted because we still have to do a video later. But actually, that's a good point. Before we get on to our business, Jake, our viewers would like to know everything about DJ Jclef, meaning where is he spinning next, what is the spinning schedule, and where do we locate him on social media? Spill.
Social media is social media, but I have a website. It's jclef.com, which is JCLEF.com. And you can find my schedule there, especially if you do not subscribe to social media. I work on Saturdays at Pieces from 4 to 10. This Saturday, I'm also working at Metropolitan from 1 to 4 a.m. Sundays, I am at Metropolitan from 10 to 4 a.m. This Monday, I'm at the Q for Birdcage from 10 to 12. And Tuesdays, I'm at Pines Pavilion with Bootsy LaFerris and friends at 10 p.m.
Shout out to Bootsy.
Shout out to Bootsy LaFerris, another girl that is here for the community. If anybody has any negative things to say about Bootsy, they can just go ahead
Submit it in
let
writing,
them
and then you know
go.
where you go with that.
Bootsy is it. I have nothing but good things to
Weeks
say
off
about
to
her.
Bootsy LaFerris.
Wednesdays, I am at Playhouse for Quench with Hibiscus and Peaches, and also College the Queen, promoted by
My nephew, Phil
Phil
Chanel.
Chanel, and hosted by Fifi Dubois and Christy Blaze.
And Christy DeBlaze happens to be my niece.
And
We
so,
love Christy.
for the
One of our first guests.
Actually, yes, she was one of our
One of our first guests.
For the new performers coming up, if you need a place to perform, it is Wednesdays at Polish the Queen at Playhouse Bar, and you can contact myself or Phil Chanel if you'd be interested in performing and seeing what judges have to say about you and just getting on stage and having the experience.
And for those of you who haven't experienced it, I can speak as a reoccurring Polish the Queen judge. It's for newer girls, both newly established and trying to get established, that will be, you come and you perform for a crowd, and the judges are more established, bordering on iconic queens like myself and Toni Homeperm.
Correct.
Although Toni hasn't judged Polish the Queen yet. We'll have to see what we can do about that. But all the same, it's a great show. It really is.
It is.
A lot of thought goes into it, and it's a great opportunity for queens who are just becoming established, as well as queens who hope to one day be established. So make sure you check it out.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my girls, Christy Blaze, Fifi Dubois, and the ever handsome Phil
Phil
Chanel.
Chanel,
I'd
yes.
say shout out to DJ Jclef, but he's here. So, now that being said, I'm the naughty Alexis Flame. I am Alexis Flame on Facebook. I am also the Horror Diva. I am Flame Alexis on Instagram. And I'm one half of Naughty or Nice.
Yes.
Alexis ampersand Toni on YouTube. And we have a Naughty or Nice page on Facebook. And now take it Toni Homeperm.
And we also have our merchandise shop on.
Oh my God, how could I forget that?
How could you forget? Where you can get wonderful things like our tapestries,
Slide
our
over.
T-shirts, tank tops, coffee mugs.
Curtains, coffee mugs, baseball caps.
They don't do baseball caps, not yet. But we do have Naughty or Nice face masks for when you need to be socially distanced.
Yeah, we know all about distancing ourselves.
Yes. And now, Alexis, this coming Tuesday, August 31st, you and I are both part of the Imperial Court
Oh,
of New
yes,
York
Songs of the Summer.
Songs of the Summer. We both did video performances.
Yes, we did. It's going to be a great show. Not to miss.
That's Tuesday at 8 p.m. and it's going to be streaming from the ICNY's YouTube page.
Yes, it'll stream live from the Imperial Court of New York YouTube page. It's going to be a show not to be missed. And for all of the other great shows that the Imperial Court of New York does, all of which raise money for great causes, we beseech you to tune into and subscribe to the Imperial Court of New York's YouTube page. And while you're at it, you can subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yes, absolutely. The Alexis and Toni page. Or you just look up naughty or nice. It'll come up.
Yeah, but you know what else I found out, sadly? If you Google two old tags, we still come up.
Yes, unfortunately.
I was kind of crestfallen by that.
Who is the beneficiary for Songs of the Summer? Do you remember off the top of your head? I'm trying to.
I don't know.
Oh, Bailey House.
It's about to say.
It's for Bailey House. Yes.
Which is a very good cause indeed.
Yes.
So now, before we go, you got my info. You got the Handsome Kids info. Toni, drop it, girl.
Oh, well, you can find me on Facebook, Toni Homeperm. Also, Instagram, Toni Homeperm. And there's my website, ToniHomeperm.com.
Everybody's got a website.
May I say something?
Yes, please.
This is something that I got from Peaches. Peaches with a Z.NYC, by the way. And I just urge everybody not to just be not racist, but anti-racist. And it's really important that we look out for our family who may not look like us and believe them when they tell us their stories and do whatever we can to be there for them.
I hope this doesn't backfire on me. I really do. Because I was called racist for this, and I don't get why. But I'm a person that believes all lives. I don't give a frog's fat petite what color you are, black, white, green, purple, yellow, whatever. I believe that all lives matter. If you're alive, you matter. True. How am I racist for that?
I think that there is a generational miscommunication on that. And
obviously, because I don't see how anyone who believes everyone matters could be racist. Everybody is everybody.
But the thing is, if a certain segment doesn't matter, then all do not. So
but I don't believe a certain segment doesn't matter. I believe if you're alive, you matter.
No, yes, everyone does matter. But unfortunately, there are specifically people of color are being targeted. And until they're not.
It really is. But you know
until they are not targeted, and all lives really don't matter.
If you're a part of a marginalized community, I will fight. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're anybody in any way, shape, or form getting bullied, talk to me. I got you. Because that's the one thing on earth I cannot stand.
Yes.
But everything's getting too political now. Time to have fun. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have fun. We want to just send love to everyone, really.
We do send love to everyone. And we want to thank you enough. Well, actually, we can't thank you enough for watching our podcast. Every week, we get more viewers, and Toni and I are very happy about that.
Thank you to everyone.
And we're looking to expand into more branches of social media and hopefully a network very soon. Mm-hmm. But until then, oh, wait, I almost forgot.
You almost forgot.
DJ Jclef. We have a question.
What's the question?
Are you naughty or are you nice?
Yes, which one?
In reference to what?
Just in general.
Just because he went there, he's naughty.
I'm not nice. Exactly.
But are you
I'm not nice. And there's a difference. I think nice is cloying and it's annoying. I'm compassionate because I know what it is to be in pain, and I would rather be kind to those who are in pain. But I'm not nice.
All right, so in other words, like your auntie, You'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints, cause
There you
it's gonna
go.
be much more fun. I'll tell
There
you,
you go.
only the good die young.
Right.
And since I'm not
All
dead
right.
yet,
So, in other words, naughty.
Naughty. Naughty is good.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, Tony, we need to do that live and record it. No, Bosom Buddies from Maine, which is the instrumental in our theme music. We have lived second together beyond successfully several times, but since that bitch got me to sing live again, we really do have to do that song live. So, but on that note, on behalf of Tony and myself, thank you so much for tuning in yet again. And look for our next show, which, if I'm not mistaken, will be September 9th, when our guest star will be the legendary, fabulous, and disgustingly beautiful
I know.
Powell, the reigning Miss Fire Island.
Yes, right before the weekend where she will be stepping down as Miss Fire Island. She's been reigning for 2 years.
Which reminds me, it's funny. This seems to coincide not only what the office I'm running for, but Tony Homeperm. Aren't you running for Miss Fire Island?
Ms. Fire Island.
Yes.
The Miz, yes, I'm entering the Miz.
Who holds that title right now? Oh yes,
Billy Little. Billy Little, yes.
she's amazing.
Another member of the ICMY.
The Imperial Court of New York. Yes.
And prior to Billy Little, it was Vanessa Diamond, who was also part of the
Another
ICNY.
Imperial Court of New York member.
I hope we can keep the ICNY.
You know what? I hope the title stays in the family.
I hope so. Fingers
if
crossed.
anyone is on Fire Island on Tuesdays, I am at the Pines Pavilion with Bootsy LaFerris. Please come through and check us out.
Well, why
at
didn't you
10
say
p.m.
that 5 minutes ago?
I
Everybody
did.
who heard
This is a
that.
recap.
You
This
did
is
say it.
Oh, well,
this is a
excuse me.
recap, girl.
Recap.
There's no.
Well, you know, I'm getting up there in years, and it's almost past curfew at the home. Don't do it, Tony. You thought so loudly. Don't do that. But, sweetie. And you know, now that I think of it, I think I owe Tom Cat a phone call. That bitch! Tom, if you're watching, I'm calling you from a private number. So, everybody, once again, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
And I hope everybody's in my corner for episode 36. Even more so, I hope everybody is in Tony Homeperm's corner for Ms. Fire Island. And everybody, if you're going out on Fire Island or in Manhattan,
Or even
check out my nephew, DJ Jclef.
Yes.
You haven't danced your ass off
Jclef.
until you've danced to Jclef.
It's true.
So on that note, I'm Alexis Flame.
And I'm DJ Jclef.
And I'm Tony Homeperm.
And we're all out.
And we're out.
Queen at a Pride Parade, girl.
Bye, bitches.
Good night, everyone. See you on
Good night,
September.
man. Oh, wait, my boobs got in the way.
Oh, please.